Hey everyone, this is Logan with Full Sail Marketing. Thanks for checking this one out. This is a topic that a lot of people love to just put their head in the sand and believe that it doesn't exist because they think it's daunting, and that is analytics and tracking of leads and revenue. Now, I'm going to cover pretty much what it is, why you got to do it, and a bit about the evolution of marketing so you can understand how important this really is so you can stay relevant and make sure that you're continuing to get money in the door. Now, first off, let's talk about leads, all right? The importance of having analytics set up is this way you know where leads are actually coming from. The worst thing that you can do is say, well, I don't know where it's coming from, but my phone's ringing. Because that is the same thing as if you hired 5 sales reps. And I said, which one of those sales reps is the best? And you said, you know what? I have no idea, but all I know is I'm making money. Because if you knew which sales rep was rocking it and the other 4 sucked, you're gonna probably pay that one a lot more, or you're gonna throw a lot more of your leads to that one sales rep because you know they're doing a great job for you. All right, that's the same with these leads. If you know you're getting most of your leads from one source, why would you not double down on that one source? All right, so knowing where they come from is huge because marketing has changed. 20 years ago with marketing, you had pretty much when you would say, where did you find me? It was one of 2 things, either referrals, and they would say, I found you from this person, or the phone book. I'm 26, I was never really around for this era of the phone book, okay? But you know what the phone book is back then, and you probably did stuff like, you know, you would scan this, not scam it, but you would game the system and you would just add the more letter A's to your name than the next person. So you're like quadruple A plumbing, and that's how you get to the top of the phone book, and that's how you market it. And you knew you had pretty much 2 sources, referral and phone book. So all you had to do is pay them money, be nice to your customers, and you're good. Fast forward to 2018, you probably have another 2, maybe 3, and that's gonna be referral. If you do home shows, maybe that's one of them, and the internet. Now here's the issue with the internet. The phone book, there's one. You know, you got the phone book. The internet, you got Google, you got Facebook, you've got email, you've got YouTube. You have so many places that they can be that you have no idea where they're coming from if they just say the internet, because you could be pouring tons of money and tons of time into Facebook when in reality Google's the way that you got to go. Or you're spending days on end creating the perfect newsletter and you don't know if anybody even opens that stuff. So knowing where they come from is huge because it allows you to actually attribute what is driving leads. Now, flip down to the next part of it, which is how effective is it? And this is what really matters. You have 2 kinds of marketing. You've got marketing for leads and marketing for sales. And there's a big difference. The biggest difference is you can take sales and money to the bank and you can pay for dinner with that, but you can't pay for dinner with leads. That's like when you talk to someone and you're a sales rep and they say, you are a great salesman, but I'm going with someone else. And you're like, well, I guess I'll pay for dinner with your compliments. You know, you just can't do that. So marketing for actually what brings in money is what you want. So you got to know what drives money, because here's the deal. You can get all these leads and know where they're coming from. But if you get 200 internet leads and not a single one turns into sales, but you don't know that, why even bother with the internet when everything's coming from referrals? That's the same with knowing if, you know, you get 100 leads from Facebook, but you know, the 5 leads from Google, all 5 of them turn out to make up 80% of your revenue for the year. That's what you want to know. And this is a bit different. You got to get like a CRM or something for this. This is why we use HubSpot, because HubSpot, you can actually see, you know, you could track from the end point, which is when people spend money with you, all the way back to how they found you and do the attribution that way. You can do the where, all from, you know, for just figuring out leads in Google Analytics, but you can figure out the effectiveness using CRM because it gets a bit tricky actually doing it through Google Analytics. So I hope that kind of helps, because not knowing where your stuff is coming from and just, you know, doing this ostrich marketing stuff where you just, well, I don't know what's working, but it's working, so why you know, fix it if it's not broken? Because if you're getting all your referrals, all your leads from referrals, what if that one referral source you have a falling out with? Then what? You got nothing. So I hope this helps to at least open your mind a bit about why it's important to track your stuff and know what's working, because otherwise you could be left in the dust and you would have no idea that happened because you haven't been tracking it the whole time. So if you don't track your stuff, please figure out either A, how to track it, or B, get in contact with me. We can set up tracking to let you know this is what's working, so you're not spending all this time and money in one source when that's not actually doing anything. So figure this out, and if you know somebody that is just kind of sticking their head in the sand, send this to them, because maybe this opens their eyes and they go, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna figure out where this stuff comes from, because in the long run, this could be your golden goose to say, this is the lead source that makes us the money, we're going all in on that, and that's it. So hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions about this, and share this with someone who needs it. Thanks.